Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 84 of the Sim Racing Show. And this week, one of the biggest names in sim racing history might have just quietly reached a dead end, because Turn 10 just said between the lines that Forza Motorsport went into maintenance mode. So what does this mean for the game? We'll speak in just seconds. And there's a brand new sim racing project coming that could be very interesting because it's built on the foundations of one of the most influential racing sim engines ever made. Meanwhile, Gran Turismo 7 is giving winter freebies. Project Motor Racing has finally dropped their recovery roadmap after weeks of pure chaos. And Assetto Corsa Evo is fighting to smooth out early access problems. And BeamNG is continuing to blur the lines between serious sim and pure sandbox madness. Let's get into it. Right, we need to talk about Forza Motorsport because Turn 10 just did the most quiet end of an era announcement I've ever seen all year. I actually think it's pretty sad. It was hidden inside a big happy corporate year in review post, loads of community photos, liveries, nostalgia, Fujimi Kaido love, all that kind of stuff. And then tucked in there was, for what I think is in this show, the real message. They're moving the team's attention over to Horizon 6 of 2026, and Motorsport is no longer getting the live service treatment. No more fresh car drops, no more new tracks, no more new features, no more proper ongoing patching rhythm where you expect regular features. So is Forza Motorsport alive or dead? It depends what you mean by alive, because it's not being shut down. The servers are going to stay on. They'll still run occasional events and competitions. They'll keep recycling older content, but let's call it what it is. It's a maintenance mode. It's kind of life support. It's no longer this game as a service, racing game as a service. It's only 2 years old, and the studio has already moved on to the next big thing. So I'm a bit conflicted, because on the one hand, I get it with Horizon. Horizon 6 could be the biggest game in the world. I was involved in the Horizon 6 trailer. You might have seen in it, which is pretty cool. It's a mainstream magnet, and if you're Microsoft, you need that to be massive. But on the other hand, I like Forza Motorsport. Motorsport went through a lot of pain. It started off pretty terrible. It got a lot better. There's a load of great cars in the game. There's a load of great features in the game. There's a load of things in Forza Motorsport that Gran Turismo is not doing. It is a fun game to play when you come home from work. It doesn't try and make things super complicated. So it's a sad moment. I need to know from you, are you still playing Forza Motorsport in 2025 or 2026? Remember, I did so many videos on Forza Motorsport, so many guides, even working with Microsoft and Gillette to be a coach in the game, which was really cool. So let me know what your thoughts are on Forza Motorsport. Now, this is a proper throwback moment. This is a pretty personal one for me, because I'm going to say this and you're not going to believe me. Microprose and Jeff Crammond are officially back together. And yes, they're reviving a racing legend. Let me say that one more time. Microprose and Jeff Crammond are officially back together. So if you've been around sim racing long enough, you know the name Jeff Crammond. This is the guy who wrote the rulebook for modern racing sims back in the 90s and early 2000s. And now Microprose have confirmed they're reuniting to bring his technology back to life. It's going to be a brand new Jeff Crammond racing series. GCR1, GCR2, GCR3 and GCR4. And if you remember playing gp.bat on your MS-DOS like I used to do in the early 90s playing Jeff Crammond F1, that's how ancient I am, before the internet even, is coming back. It's going to be the original Crammond racing engine, rebuilt and modernized with updated tools, quality of life improvements and full Steam Workshop support. And with that Steam Workshop, the community should be able to create and share track, cars, liveries, drivers, teams. No more floppy disk. Put a floppy disk emoji in the chat if you remember that from back in the day. It could turn out to be a real cult classic. So Microprose are back on the grid. What do you think? Is it a bit of a potential cash grab? Is it something more than that? I'm definitely going to be covering it. I'm very excited. Right, Project Motor Racing, another game that I covered massively on the channel. Up until this point, it's been patches, apologies, and firefighting. But now they have finally dropped an actual short-term roadmap. And they're kind of saying what I said they should say all along. The game is broken in many ways. They know the community is shouting about it, and they need to come out with fixes. Now, the first chunk of the roadmap is more of the stuff you would expect, but there's some interesting things as well. Core foundations like overall stability, performance, car behavior, tire feel, the core of a racing game, UI, penalty system, online reliability, pit stops and AI tweaks. So that, to me, sounds like the entire game. So big question marks have to be asked about how this game was allowed to launch in the state it launched in. Let's be honest with it. Look at, we just covered Forza Motorsport that I said is a decent game now that is dead or in maintenance mode because of a terrible launch. I cannot see Project Motor Racing going any other way. I think they will make this game good, but I think too much damage has been done, and it's such a shame. And I feel in a weird space here because I gave all the feedback before launch, and history has, I think, proved right that the things I asked for should have been in the game. And they're not big things. They're kind of like explaining to drivers how the tyre temperatures work, having tooltips, etc. But let's see what else they're going to add. They say they're going to add VR. I remember covering this game on the Sim Racing Show years ago, it feels like, when they said it was going to be a big VR sim. I said doubt on that. Now they're going to add VR in. What a mess. A proper spotter support, rolling starts, radar as well. All the things that should have been there. So let me know, are you fed up with Project Motor Racing? Are you playing it? I was playing it recently for a review of a upcoming product, and I was actually quite enjoying it. So I think they're on that redemption path, but I just think it's too late with the narrative of the game. Now we're going to speak about GT7 Evo and other sims in seconds. Before that, a big quick shout out to Instant Gaming for sponsoring a sim racing show. So Christmas coming up. If you're picking up Assetto Corsa Rally, Project Motor Racing, Le Mans Ultimate, Assetto Corsa Evo, or literally any racing title, check the links in the description. The prices are crazy. Assetto Corsa Rally, 43% off, cost $20. Le Mans Ultimate, 55% off, cost $21. Evo, 49% off, cost $23. Project Motor Racing, 67% off and cost $23. I'd arguably say it's worth it for $23. So go check out the prices. There might be US sales tax as well. Grab yourself a deal and please use my affiliate link in the comment. Thank you to Affiliate Gaming for supporting this sim racing show. Right, GT7 players, winter holiday is coming. That means freebie time. You've got 2 separate 10-day windows. Each window you can earn up to 5 gifts, okay? You don't need to log in every day. You don't need to do it consecutively. You just need to jump into the game 5 times during each window and you grab everything. Clear? Window 1 is a holiday period. It runs from Monday 15 December to Friday 26 December. If you complete that, you get roulette tickets and credits and a higher tier part ticket. I hate all the roulette tickets, but there we go. And also some credits as well. You guarantee 350,000 credits on the first run with the rest being roulette. Second window is 26 December to Sunday 4th July. And at the time of this announcement, the exact list for the second set isn't officially shown. So there could be some exciting stuff there. Maybe something to do with an update. Arguably GT7 going from strength to strength. Now a quick one on Assetto Corsa Evo. They've just pushed update 0.4.1. The big theme here was stuttering and hitching. They say they've made changes to the UI side that should reduce micro stutters. And they've gone after that really annoying one, the heavy stutter you get when an input device reconnects. So if you've had that disconnect issue in game and then the meltdown, hopefully that's fixed now. I still think Assetto Corsa Evo needs a hell of a lot of optimization, but there's a great game in there. This is going to be a big game. Again, another sim that had a poor launch, but it's early access. They can get away with it. I think it's going to be one of the biggest sims of 2026. Online is also getting a few quality of life improvements as well in terms of filters and labeling practice service as track day. I love that. Obviously, all the tourist sessions are track day servers. They just come in, mod it, and call it track day. Amazing. There's also a Nordschleife map widget visibility, a passenger camera for onboard TV cameras, so you can compare your Nordschleife laps, and a few other Nürburgring visual cleanups. Evo doing the right things. Just keep coming along. 4.0 was a load of content, and they follow up with some quality of life. Absolutely amazing. Now, BeamNG. Version 0.3.8 or version 0.38 strictly landed to much surprise last week with 2 ridiculous vehicles, Hirochi ST55 and Hirochi WR40. That's a dump truck and a front loader respectively. It looks fun, but to me just begs the question, like, what are BeamNG doing? There is so much potential in BeamNG if they just add a front end to that game and make it something that people can just download and play and have a great experience on the back. But one of the biggest hidden gems in sim racing. Let me know what you're playing over Christmas. Make sure to subscribe to the KIRETH'S channel here for more sim racing shows, and I'll see you in the next one.